And sorry about that false positive. I had something to come up, but now we're good to go. So I am tracking the latest for the ground hold in Dallas. Fort Myers is still under a ground hold, so I'm gonna go ahead. Technically not supposed to start boarding passengers. Like the weather over Dallas is actually quite crowded, I should say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start tracking from an RSW flight that's supposed to be going to Dallas. So far, ooh, sad day for somebody. It's only departure time was only 7:14, but American already canceled its flight. That is very unfortunate. So I can't even follow that flight. Yeah, they canceled. I don't know when they canceled it, but they canceled it pretty early. Imagine the inbound flight hadn't even arrived. Let's try Miami. And tough. Same story for Miami. They had A321. That flight was canceled. They had 777. It's now en route. It was delayed from noon. Too many flights I have to follow in this situation. Fact of the matter is there is still a ground hold for Dallas. I'm going to go ahead and get this aircraft started up though, that way we can be ready once the ground hold is lifted. Oops. Ground air and ground power checked. Get all the services ready. Right, the jetway. Oh, hey, jetway, you're going to go right over that tug, but, you know, do what you do best. Alright, GSX, there's one point in time when you fail at your realism. I guess I'm not far enough ahead, I guess, most likely. This might give better results. So we're going to be tracking a flight out of Atlanta, but it's also delayed to Dallas. Scheduled departure time is 7:54. Also have an American flight. I'm going to track a Spirit, a Delta, and an American flight. See which one of them get out of there first. Both airports, you know, Dallas is in a ground hold situation. Hey, see what route they're going to have to take. Sorry for these guys. They got to take a long way around this stuff. Imagine what happened to the American Airlines flight. They were like, Gotta take a long way around. Let's try to avoid that. I might snip off part of their flight plan here and include it in mine. We'll see. The Delta flight's gonna go right through. So American flight's delayed until 8 o'clock. Guess that's when they're going to try to get airborne. And the Delta flight, they're delayed. Looks like they're delaying another. Looks like they're going for 9:15. So yeah, Shoshi, there's a ground hold for Dallas, and so technically cannot depart. So we're going to see what this brings us. I keep refreshing the page. So let's get the aircraft started up now. Okay, where is my checklist? I had my sister print off a checklist for me the other week. Oh, that's that. Checklist. Flight safety card. Okay, let's begin. Interior, exterior inspection. We're going to say good. Circuit breakers. Checked. Oxygen mask. Sorry about that. Try and get some other stuff in order real quick. That reminded me, I was doing oxygen masks, and that reminded me. Alright, Miami Center is online. Oh, where'd my chat window go? There we go. Okay, now that I got that situated where I can see the chat, test this stuff. Alright, Locks and mask check. Voice recorder. Yeah, turn these on. Green. Cargo smoke.
Cargo smoke.
Checked. Air conditioning panel checked. Ice protection. Anti-fog, anti-ice. Windshield. Okay. Set. Annunciator lights. There we go. And those look good. I don't see a bulb out in the cabin, as I would expect on the sim. Okay. Passenger signs. Can't do too much. We don't have passengers even boarding yet, but I do need to set the smoking's on. Windows closed and locked. Can't open on this aircraft. Flight control panel. Oops. Load. Oh, SimBrief didn't download it. Okay, the Delta flight just got delayed until tomorrow morning. Spirit still thinks they're going to be leaving, and American Airlines still thinks they'll be leaving. We'll see what happens. You know what? We're going to be leaving here shortly anyways. I'm going to go ahead and load up the flight plan. Let's get passengers boarded then. Start. Going from KTL. Nope, whoops. RSW. KDFW. Time till takeoff. I'll give myself about 40 minutes. Flight time supposed to be 2 hours 30 minutes. That would be 60, 120, 150. Cruising altitude 32,000. And flight number 5712. Aircraft is Wi-Fi equipped. Custom safety demonstration. Aircraft is a Boeing 717-200. 117 passengers on board. Sounds good. Set that one. Set that one. Okay. Oh, and how could I forget Discord? I forgot to let the other guys know I'd be flying. Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey / Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. Whoops. Why do I think I keep thinking I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Dallas. Or I'm in Atlanta, I'm going to Dallas. One or the other. Begin boarding. Alright, center of gravity is 19. Gross weight 116.2. And 95.2. Top speed 13. Slope 0. Winds are 8. And outside temperature are 33 degrees Celsius. Okay. VT plus 10. Plug that in. $156. True heading is 238 for departure. For runway 24. Passengers are satisfied at the moment. Is there anything else I can knock off this? Fire warning.
Fire, right engine.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist
Stabilizer.
you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Hey, ground hold still in effect for Dallas, but we're like I said, we're going to continue on anyways. This ground hold doesn't look like it'll be given up anytime soon. You guys didn't come just to watch that. Alright, continue.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low, gear. Too low, flaps. Too low, terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle, bank angle. Too low, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Runway 8 right taxi via November, Mike 1, landing altimeter 3003. November 041502, contact time maintain, follow 370, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, climb maintain, flight 370, bound 1503, appreciate it.
Miami Center 7994. We're ready for taxi, sir. Hoping for run 12 departure. 7994. Roger. Runway 12 taxi via November and Quebec 1. Miami Altimeter 3003. Copy the altimeter. Taxi via November and. November on Mike 1 for 7994, roger.
Okay, we're gonna get this bird closest ready for departure.
One 1502 station at all, Jacksonville Center, our client ready to serve the 10 minute change of career today.
Preview the change of career, bound 1503.
Minus 180, look at that thing for runway 9. Okay, and 5130, welcome.
Let's copy something. Copy paste.
Tango Papa across. Tango.
Okay.
Center Delta 1168 heavy with you, flight level 390.
Let me get the
1168 heavy, Miami Center score 4541. 4541 Delta 1168.
how the heck is Navigraph right in the middle of me doing this? They want to push out a new version. Alright, everybody, just push out a new version right while I'm trying to fly. Navigraphs, I don't know why they got some reason for needing an update, but the heck?
Southwest Pro 16 leaving 378.
There we go, now I got my charts back online.
60, so exactly again. Southwest Pro 60 70 for 8 for Jingle. Remind me, 70, another 2 are ready to taxi, right? 2, runway 8, right, taxied by, Whiskey November, Mike 1, 9 altimeter 3003. Whiskey Mike 1.
Alright, so he only cleared me in the departure, he only cleared me up to 4,000. Okay, and squawk. Need to squawk.
Miami November 825 Charlie, would you?
4544.
Charlie, Miami. 8256 Charlie, underground at Miami, request clearance over to Freeport. Number 8256 Charlie, Miami, cleared, you have some time after I made your route attack. Miami 8256 Charlie, say again please, I just radio said here. Number 8256 Charlie, would you fly VFR Freeport? Unfortunately, otherwise I'm going to have to amend your route to follow the standard routing procedures. Yeah, we can go VFR off. Number 8256 Charlie, clear on the Miami class Bravo airspace to the northeast, maintain VFR at about 2,500. Departure with me, squawk 4527.
Okay, are we ready yet?
Fully transit for class Bravo, VFR 2,500, squawk 4527, departure with you for 8256 Charlie. 8256 Charlie, that I expect from departure by the exactly. We'll call for taxi, 8256.
Looks like they're ready. Rolling to boarding.
1209 on active Virginia Kilo, 12 clear takeoff.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and push the gate back.
Say again, please, for 7994.
Boarding complete.
7994 on F2 Victor Kilo Zulu, runway 12 clear for takeoff.
Get the AP started.
794, roger.
Seatbelt signs on.
1168 with contact, 85 miles less than the millimeters after 300 welcome aboard. 68, Delta 1168, roger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you ensure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt, verify the seatbelt and head across the
Sensor cleared to Atlanta Vector's cooling and files, maintain 4,000. Departure with me, squawk 47.
Verify straps and stand by for all calls.
Okay, our pushback checklist. Doors closed. Hydraulic panels. Hydraulic panel set. Fuel panel set. Flight deck door closed and locked. Transponder alt on.
Right 2, ready to roll. 8 right. United 2, roger, RNAV, the 90 wind, 120 9 RNAV, because of the made right from takeoff.
Alright, we got APU power.
Clear takeoff, RNAV, Gonzo, 92.
Rickshaws cone moving. Moving.
360 inbound. Get on there, handy.
APU air on. It'll take about 2 minutes to get the air, but pushback checklist is complete.
Back in 990 center. Hello, squawk 4614. 4614 from her center. Number 8256 Charlie, ready to taxi. Number 8256 Charlie, squawk mode Charlie, and then runway 12 tax fire Romeo and Zulu Romeo convert 3003. Okay, we'll go to mode C and looking for runway 12, 8256 Charlie. 7994, we had a contact line 10-350, proceed on course. Say again for 7994, please. 7994, proceed direct on and maintain level 350. Direct 10 3550 7994, roger. Alright, setting up TBM November 426 Tango Bravo is on the ground at Romeo Sierra Whiskey requesting high part of Miami Open Walker Officer Papa Foxtrot. Number 426 Tango Bravo. You're clear to Open Walker, radar vector Dylan, then direct Jingle, that's Juliet India November Golf Lima. Back Open Walker, maintaining 4,000. Departure with me, squawk 4556. Where am I? For radar vectors, Dylan and Jingle. Departure with you, 4,000 and 4556 in the box. Number 426 Tango Bravo, read back track for necessary discretion, expecting me to go to departure last minute taxi.
Bypass pin inserted. Release
Roger, shifting low.
Release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
56 Charlie, sorry.
Starting at will.
Repeat my taxi instructions, please. Number 856 Charlie, number 12 taxi ladder, Romeo and Zulu, and I'm up to 3003. Romeo and Zulu, and I'm looking for 120, correct?
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the train for the point demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
One course, United 2.
Hello, welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety, so before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items, including handbags, underneath the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
If you're seated in the business class cabin, secure your shoulder harness by attaching the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to retract.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Please note that exit signs on this airplane identify each exit with a green symbol. Arrows indicate the direction to the exit. Locate the exit nearest you using these green symbols, keeping in mind the nearest exit might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin.
Okay, after start checklist, engine anti-ice as required, air conditioning panel set, taxi, flaps 13, takeoff speeds verified,
from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the
thrust
vest over your
verified,
head,
stabilizer
wrap
trim
the strap
set,
around
flight
your waist,
controls
and
checked.
attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and your tray table is put away.
If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lowered, and in the Premium Select cabin, ensure aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying with Delta.
The cabin is ready.
Awesome. Wait, oops. Wrong one. Oh, darn it. I gotta calibrate this whole thing again.
On the ground for -3, go short alpha. Runway 4260 Bravo Arthur, runway 24 taxi that Alpha, the parcel from the refrigerator is 02. Runway 24 via Alpha, Alpha 002, to be approaching 16 Bravo. Miami Center, on 844 Heavy with you. 32 miles north of the Melbourne Bay on 503 Cinder, inbound on the 94 arrival.
There we go.
Miami Center, hello, squawk 4701.
See if I can get this.
4701 for on 844 Heavy. Miami Center, good evening, KATL 1106 Heavy, inbound on the Blonde 5 arrival, submission are 22,000, descending to 10,000. Okay, 1106 Miami Center, squawk 4644. 4644 in the box for KATL 1106 Heavy.
What is going on with this calibration?
About 8564 US 1305 5090 Minaya for takeoff. 090 takeoff. Number 825 6 Charlie, better contact maintain VFR procedure FP program. 1856 Charlie, say again, please. 1856 Charlie, maintain VFR, all passing, clear direct straight forward. Copy, maintain VFR, copy west, 56 Charlie.
That'd be decent.
You're good, proceed direct straight forward. Copy direct, 56 Charlie.
What's my flight number? I'm going to start writing this down. Just want to speak, and I forgot.
Miami Center, Delta 1168, highway requesting descent to flight level 380, correction, flight level 308. Delta 1168, cross, Delta 158, verified on the spot arrival. Yes, I'm Scott. Let me recorrect my flight plan for that. Nice, you're ready. Delta 168, cross spot at maintain 10,000, 9,300. Roger, Scott, 10,000, Delta 168. Delta 8564, we're in contact with secret Colgate climb, maintain level 320. 13
Mine Center, Delta 5712, holding short of Golf, ready to taxi.
Roger, Sparkmo Charlie, runway 24, taxi by Golf 2 Foxtrot.
Taxi via Golf 2, Foxtrot 2, runway 24, Delta 5712. Off we go!
Alpha November Alpha 844 across the Toga Crushing Express, and you have to maintain 13,000, 9 altitude 30001. Crushing 006, let me help.
I understand you're on a flying 844 Heavy will send any 1313 copy altimeter 3006.
Southwest 26, you can maintain 3,000, expect the ILS from at 10 left. 3,000, 10 left, Southwest 26. Level 123 next year, resume navigation to Atlanta and maintain VFR times. KLM 1106, contact cross Blonda and maintain 10,000 at the Tampa altimeter 3004.
Crossing Bond at 10,000, KLM 1106 Heavy.
Southwest 160, you are approximately 1.5 miles from maintain 3,000 to attention to West, you clear the ILS from that 10 left approach. Hey, 3,000, so established on the 10 left localizer cleared Southwest 160. American 343 primary space in Northwest, Jackson Sun Outline, where the service is terminated for the change approved today. Primary space is south, and the center offline, where the service is terminated for the change approved today.
Okay.
Delta 8564, start closing registers determined for change approved today. So, KLM 106 on 40 Miami Center closing. Mario, I want to take my on the state rest here, flight. Connect. Delta 1158 Miami Center. Miami Central, 794. Okay.
Repeat Miami Center for Delta 1168.
Delta 1168 14 Miami Center got closed. The radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Okay.
Miami Central 7994. Thank you for the ATC switching to Unicom.
Tuesday night Sierra Miami Center closing radar services just walk VFR today.
VFR 122 PC00 Delta 168, good day.
Road 8256 Charlie, radar services terminated, walk VFR today.
56 Charlie, shalom.
United 2 Miami Center closing radar services terminated, change approved today. American 9 Miami Center closing radar service terminated for change approved at state flight.
Thank you very much for calling on Unicom. Have a great evening, American 9 Heavy.
Southwest 1260, 11305 from a 10 line.
There's actually land 10 left. Southwest 1260.
Control aircraft Miami Center now closed.
Alright, well, I'm on my own. I got this other aircraft over here, so I'm going to go ahead and get over there, pull up my chat. That guy is in squawking mode, Charlie. Alright, before takeoff, checklist. Runway position, runway 24 confirmed. Flaps are... Ooh. No, too far. Flaps 13. Speed brakes armed. Brake temp good, EID checked. No messages, transponder set, flight attendants notified. We are good for departure. Gonna go ahead and KRSW traffic line. There we go. Okay. KRSW traffic. Departing runway. My mic is on. What are you talking about? Should be on. I was just talking air traffic control. I hope it's on. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Oh yeah, talking to PACSIM. Hey Jimmy. I just gotta let the world know. KRSW traffic departing runway 24 direct Mookie. Oops. Alright, here we go. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Europe. Let's go direct Mookie.
Stabilizer motion.
No. You keep this bird climbing, come on now. Preference. Thrust limits, go round. Here we go. Now we start climbing.
Stabilizer motion.
Take a look at that outside now. Alright, flaps up. P-brake disarm. Go through the numbers for after departure. After takeoff. Hydraulic panel. Set. APU off. Landing gear up. Flaps and slats up. And spoilers disarmed. EAD. Checked. We are all good. Direct to my next Remis. Next, we got the big blue out in front of us. Look at this view. Beautiful bird. She soars through this sky. The ocean's nice and blue.
Stabilizer motion.
10,000 feet.
10,000 feet already? Dang, we are flying. Turn those landing lights on.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Well, we got another 2 hours ahead of us. At least until we're getting into Dallas. We'll see if we can pick up some speed while we're in the air, though. So that would be greatly preferred. Now, on our way over to Dallas, we're going to be expecting some weather. That ought to be plenty of fun. There's no weather. There should be no weather on our radar. I don't even see clouds up ahead. That ground hold is still in effect. Ooh, they got... Well, I did depart, even though it said I wasn't allowed to depart. Well, no, this just came in recently, I guess. It's, DFW traffic will not be allowed to depart until 10 p.m., but I already departed, so I'm good. The weather delays for Dallas they're getting hammered over there. So they're hitting the reset button for Dallas. Technically, we left about the same time. I know there's a flight going to Atlanta. It says taxing for takeoff. They're about to get a rude awakening. They're probably about to be sent back to the gate if they didn't take off already. Ooh, I feel for that American flight. They might just get in the air though. Spirit smart. They're like, oh, 10:03. Yep, that's when we'll be planning our next departure.
Feet.
Don't worry, I'll get plenty of sleep. Jimmy knows I do this all the time. 11 o'clock, that's a normal night for me going to bed. there's some turbulence right there. Doubt either of you will actually be up to witness the landing, you or Jimmy. But by what I hear, it's going to be a good bit of weather over there. Okay, go through these numbers. I wasn't paying attention when we crossed 18,000 feet, but climb checklist limiter 2992. Oh, that's all I gotta do. Checked. Nah, so yeah, the Dallas, yeah, about 2 hours roughly. I'm gonna try and make up some time, try to get in a little bit earlier than that. I'm already pushing the metal. Pushing enough tin, as they would say. Okay, I'm going to bring over, show you guys what's going on VATSIM on the network. Guys, feel free to ask any questions. Yeah, you know, I saw what happened Friday. Okay, so right here is my aircraft. That's my flight plan information. And so I am heading right here to this little jumble mess right here. I'm all the way over here, and so I'll eventually be coming into what we call Houston airspace, and then moving over to into Dallas airspace. See, we have Southwest plane ahead of us. Don't see anything behind me at the moment. Don't see anything else heading out this way. Sort of a lone duck out here. Anyways, yeah, Southwest right there. Well, might be getting in about the same time as this guy. He sent DFW in a 757-200 Delta 1698. Anyways, yep, we're all heading to Dallas. We got a bunch of storms over here. The storms are going to sort of come in on Dallas sometime within the next couple hours. So we're going to see how that plays out. Fort Worth Center's online. Houston Center's online. Whether they're online once we get there or not, I don't know. That's what the current air traffic situation is looking like. Again, I'm all the way out here. If Jacksonville comes on, I'll be in contact with them temporarily, but it doesn't look like that'll be happening. And if so, it'll be all during the over the ocean passing. What real life is looking like. Real life is looking like a bunch of traffic being delayed. They won't let any other aircraft take off until 10 p.m. Eastern time. But real world, they're getting hit pretty hard. You can see they got all these storms around, and it's hard to direct traffic around this for approach when you get a storm just north of the airport. Pretty bad storm. I don't know how that aircraft just barely found an opening there, it looks like. They just got storm. The clouds right over the airport are storm producing, so storms are popping up randomly. And so the FAA has called a ground hold because there aren't many suitable diversion airports for too many aircraft. They got too many aircraft in the air wanting to go to Dallas, but if they're coming from here and they got a hold outside these storms and everything, if they don't have a suitable airport they can divert to, with the fuel reserves that they have, they can't depart, and they don't want pilots making risky decisions or airlines making risky decisions, so they'll just shut it all down, which is exactly what they did. There was the American Airlines flight that was trying to depart out of Atlanta. It doesn't look like they ever got the chance to before the ground hold went into effect. There hasn't been any aircraft departing lately. Air traffic heading into Dallas is actually pretty slim if you look at the overall picture. You'll have these arrivals coming in, and some of the aircraft might have to hold off. Once the ground hold's lifted, you'll probably see a handful of aircraft take off. But other than that, most airlines will probably wait till the morning. Here's some of the scheduled departures.
In a few moments, our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
You hear that? They are starting a drink service. I'm like, yep, we're at cruising altitude, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs now.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Roger that. You heard them, everybody. Keep your seatbelts fastened because you never know when turbulence may occur. Right now, it's actually smooth sailing, which is quite different from the usual flights we've been doing. Every flight I've done in the past, we've been hitting a whole bunch of turbulence. If anybody remembers, no show sheet remembers. Alright, here's where I start speeding up the aircraft a little bit, giving myself a little bit more of an edge. We're clear of turbulence, so it should be no biggie. Alright, computer things there's probably about 2 hours-ish. 2 hour 19 minutes. Roughly in line with what mine's saying. What my estimated is. What's the current? Currently I'm scheduled to go Peanuts to B-Run. B-Run, ILS 17 Center, Peanuts, insert. The live stream's still good. Oh, you last signal. Okay. I'm just gonna go get a quick snack. Alright, I have returned. Just went to go to get a quick snack. I forgot I also had the pretzels. Still a little bit outside of Houston. I am in Jacksonville airspace. Well, I had gotten some ice cream with some strawberries that I had gotten earlier. Now I'm eating pretzels. No, pretzels are very much airline type snack. I think even Delta serves them. I know Southwest has swapped to serving pretzels. There's an equipment outage in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Not allowing aircraft to depart. Going to Lions Field, Fort Worth, Meckham, and ADS Airport. Again, due to equipment failure. Oh, go ahead. Well, now I'm close to Pat's. Yeah, I'm somewhat close to Houston. Listen to some ATC for DFW. See if we can get anything coming up out of Dallas. None of these seem to be going. And none of these seem to want to be launching. Okay, I got it live there. How to use Google Chrome. So let's see what's going on. Regional approach. Okay. We're live on regional approach. Let's also see what's going on the ground. Ooh. Got some Smith want me to contact them. They haven't said anything yet, so I ain't switching over yet. Nothing is happening at DFW.
Alaska 67, I'm still here. We're, like, I can talk to you, but apparently that downstairs, the DR controllers have no frequencies. At least that's when they've got techs down there working on it, trying to get something working so we can start doing something, especially before this weather gets here, which is almost here. But I'm kind of not doing a whole lot.
Okay. And local isn't working either?
It sounds like the local east is currently working. I still talk to people, but that just came back about 2 minutes ago with that, so hopefully they're getting stuff fixed. We don't get a lot of information, so I don't know.
Ground American 2271.
Who was that last one?
2271.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Hey, good evening. We were just trying to figure out if we're going to be able to get out of here. Anybody launching right now?
They are trying to get a couple out on the west side, but that's because they frequency downstairs and it's southbounders only due to the weather, so the southbound route is still open, but they're only doing like one every 30 miles or something ridiculous. We're trying.
Okay, we're on the east side, so probably not, huh?
I know our TNC is working to try and get some different, because right now we have eastbound anyway, everything's shut off for the weather, but even reference the weather, unless we have a frequency for the departure controller so they can get you out of here into the center, we'll do a whole lot. I know they're working on something, but I don't know how quickly anything is going to get resolved. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Probably not.
Thanks. How about anything departing over Dart down to Navasota?
Actually, that one, they may have released somebody off the west side, but I don't know how often or how many more they're going to try and actually get to go.
Okay, thank you. Cleared United 2199.
99 was it?
Affirmative, United 2199. We called earlier, talked to your colleague, and they said that things were shut off. We're filed south over Rumi, and then we're going to head west and north from there. Is there any opportunity to get out on that route?
Right now, another route's not going to help you. Right now, they're not really releasing any, if any, just with the frequency outage.
Okay. All right. So we'll just hang in, and we'll monitor their frequency, and just and it's an equipment outage on your end, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Ground to American 23 Bridge for spot 24.
American 2308, taxi to Key Little Park.
Key Little Park, American 2308.
Yeah, go ahead. Right now it's just the southbounders, it's not the westbounders. I told my TNC he knows about you, and right now I don't think there's a way to get you where you're trying to go. Roger, I will talk to him again and see if he can come up with anything.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm well within Houston, but they don't seem to be paying too much attention to me at the moment. So I couldn't hear anything because none of their equipment was working. Wait, no, the approach is working, so that means departure's not working.
United 1203. Go ahead and go to clearance. They're trying to figure something out for you on 1.45 and see if there's any way we can get you out. I may or may not. Hold, cross your fingers.
Ground American 2271.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, is there any chance we can push off the east side, make our way over to the west side for the Dart Billy transition?
Are you still at the gate?
Yeah, we're at Charlie 6.
They asked not to let anybody push off the gate, so not yet.
Okay, how do we know when you guys are up and running again? Do we monitor a freak?
Yeah, and if we actually get going again, I will make a broadcast saying that we have gotten the frequency situation resolved and we're going again.
Okay, thank you very much. Hold on.
Sorry, I wish I could do more for y'all.
Hey, no problem.
Dallas is not having a good day. Storms all around them, and they have frequencies that are down.
Is there any estimated time for the getting the frequency back?
Not to the best of my knowledge. I have not gotten an estimate. I know there's a bunch of people trying to figure out what's going on with it and get it fixed, but I don't know if they even know how long it's going to take to get it figured out.
Okay, thanks. Good evening, Sky 3011. We're joining Lima, going to anticipated.
Skywest 311, you can turn left on taxiway Lima and Bravo to 53.
Lima, Bravo 53, Sky 311 back.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Any update on the radio situation?
Not as no, they're working on it, but I don't think they've come to a resolution yet.
Okay, copy that. Is anybody departing or arriving?
It looks like we not sure at the moment.
Okay, thanks. Hey guys, Gas 3011, we need to hold in a pad against our gate side front.
Skywest 3011, Roger, you can continue short of Echo Papa, and just let me know when you get a gate.
Lima short Echo Papa, Gas 3011, we'll go. Hey guys, Gas 311 back. I guess we got a new gate, so we can go back to 53.
Okay, XCV Lima, Bravo depart.
Lima, Bravo depart, Gas 311, we'll see you.
Good night. United 2503, go ahead and go to tower on 28.25. United 2503. You can go ahead and run 12825. Okay, with 3185, if the one ahead of you moves, you can go ahead and move up, but hold short of taxi.
Okay. My flight number again, what was it 5712? Houston Center, this is Delta 5712 with you over FATSO flight level 320. Sorry, I just noticed I was in your airspace.
Delta 5712, not a problem. Houston Center, ident and make sure you're both C.
Affirm, mode C, sorry, there seemed to be a slight bug with the latest version of vPilot or something. It didn't pick up the mode C die when I plugged it in the aircraft. I apologize.
Delta 5712, not a problem. Your contact 15 miles southeast of Harvey VFR.
Awesome. Now in contact with Houston.
Southwest 1938, descent at discretion, cross marks at maintain 13,000, B San Antonio altimeter 2975.
Travel descend across marks 13,000 and 2975 Southwest 1938.
I'm going to keep listening into the Houston side. Sorry, ground on DFW, see how things improve.
Ground American Local 4, X-ray Echo, it's spot 34 right now.
American Local 4, X-ray, was it 4 X-ray Echo or 4X?
4 X-ray Echo.
And you're going to the E West Hangars?
West Hangar, Whiskey Kilo entry, please.
American Local 4, X-ray, turn left on Kilo, left on Zulu, Grande 5, top of the Zulu Bridge.
Left on Kilo, left on Zulu, 12185 on top of the bridge, you're marking American Local 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, we're stuck on Yankee. We're trying to get across the bridge to one set of right. We're Foxtrot. We can make the right at Foxtrot. Go Zulu, then back Yankee. But the bridge to Hotel Yankee. That was good.
That was SkyWest 39?
That's correct. We're on Yankee. trying to get across to Yankee Bridge for 17 right, we put us on that runway here. We're just sort of stuck behind a 321 here. We can make a right here on Foxtrot. Go east on Zulu, left Hotel Yankee.
You're going to need to talk to ground 85 about that. You're still on his side of the airport, and I cannot text you on his side of the airport.
Looks like line moves, so we might be able to go
Ground Envoy 4160, Alpha Bridge, spot 53.
Envoy 4160 will be your first left turn to park.
First left turn to park. Thank you much. Ground American 1211, clear the inside, going over to Bravo 12.
American 1211, turn left on Bravo Bridge, ground 25 on top.
Left, Bravo Bridge, ground 25 on top, 1211.
Ooh, the weather is constricting some of that traffic heading into Dallas now.
There was 3249, runway 178, taxi via Juliet and Echo Foxtrot.
179 Juliet, Echo Foxtrot,
Ground, good evening, American 12, top of the Alpha Bridge for spot 42.
American 1242, taxi via Kilo to Park.
Kilo Park, American 1284.
There's some weather just on the south side of the airfield.
Skywest 3249, did you get an amendment to your clearance at some point from clearance delivery?
We did. We got the Fork.
Okay, I'm showing you Fork 2, Fork, El Dorado side in those files. Roger, thank you. $14.56, go ahead. Oh, where are you? Yeah, actually, American 1456, I can move you. Go ahead and make the left turn on taxiway. Just make a left 180 and then another left on taxiway. Do you know what spot they want you at? Okay, very good. Just sit tight. Let me know when you're ready to move. And yes, I will be able to get you out of there.
Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 5414, requesting IFR clearance to Will Rogers in Oklahoma City.
That's American 2018, we're parking Charlie 20.
Southwest 5414, Houston Center, cleared to Will Rogers Airport, 6-7 departure, Dolly transition that's filed. Maintain 5000, expect flight level 340, 10 Met 7 departure. Departure with me, squawk 4747.
Clear to Will Rogers, 6-7 transition, then as filed, maintain 5000, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 4747, Southwest 5414.
Southwest 5414, read back correct. Expect runway 13 right, follow the altimeter 2981. Southwest 4665, expect visual approach for runway 20.
Visual approach runway 20, Southwest 4665.
Ground American
299, go ahead.
Yeah, just giving you a heads up. We're coordinating for a gate with our ops. Captain's about to time out. We don't have a direction that we're going to go yet, but just for your SA.
Roger, and tell me where you're at.
We're sitting here on Lima. We've got room to maneuver off to the left. From what I can tell, we're last for an American 737.
Looks like there's a Delta tail in front of you, is that correct?
The Delta is off to our 11.
Okay, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready, and we'll I can move you around.
299, we'll go, thanks.
Oh, DFW. DFW is going to have a long night.
22.
American 1547 with Echo.
American 47 is going to be runway 179 via Lima and Echo Hotel.
178 Lima Echo Hotel.
Turn south of 730. Apologies for missing on the there. We have issue.
Envoy 3872, left on Lima Bravo to
Southwest 1938, not a problem. Going contact San Antonio approach 124.45.
Alright, approach 124.45. We're on the way down still. 938.
Red Stripe 557, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75. Red Stripe 557, 13575. Thank you for the ATC. Good night. Southwest 4065, descend and maintain 6000, fly heading 060, vectors to the approach.
Maintain 6000, fly heading 060, Southwest 4065.
11.
Good evening, American 2401, information echo.
American 2401, come straight out there, Golf 5. For
Good evening, Houston Center, Southwest 5807 will be flight level 360.
Echo Hotel at some point.
Southwest 5807, Houston Center, roger.
Sorry, you must short of Zulu Planet American 2401.
That's correct. And are you, do you know what's going on? Matt, we're not actually departing anybody right now.
I wish we were told to do limited
57, Northwest 55, clear to house forward.
Get that way pretty soon, then we're going to have to reroute people. But yeah, it's going to be a bit.
Okay, thank you, man. 299, we're ready to taxi. We don't have a gate yet.
Yeah, 1557, Houston Center, to the DFW Airport, Beltway 6 departure, 3 transition, Berry 1 arrival. Maintain 4000, expect flight level 300, 1 drum at 7 departure. Departure with me, squawk 4722.
American 1547, get as close to that one as heady as you can. I got one I got to get behind you. Still clear the taxiway behind you.
Clear to Dallas as filed, climb maintain 4000, expect flight level 300, 10 departure with you 4722 for the squawk, United 1557.
Yeah, 1557, read back correct. Expect runway 15 left, altimeter 20.
American 2072, yep.
Yes, ma'am, approaching spot 22, echo.
American 2072, just considering Lima, and it'll eventually be Echo Hotel. For now, hold short of Zulu.
Lima, hold short Zulu, American 2072.
Ground American spot 6, echo.
American 190, runway 17 right, taxi straight ahead, Juliet, Yankee, Juliet, and Echo Foxtrot.
Alright, that was Juliet, Yankee, American student. Echo Foxtrot, American 190.
Ground, German cargo.
American 190 for now. When you make that turn on the Yankee, just hold short of taxiway, Juliet.
Alright, on Yankee, hold short of Juliet.
Ground, German cargo 419.
German cargo 419, ground.
Okay, we have another hour and a half until to wait here, but just any more information? I mean, we are close to Echo Fox, close to running right. Which number would we be
the frequencies are getting better, it sounds like. However, now we've got weather, so it looks like right now you're going to be number 4-ish, but that's going to change depending on weather and reroute.
Houston Center, Southwest 2414, ready for pushback, gate 1 at Hobby.
Go ahead and switch to tower.
Southwest 5414, pushback at final discretion.
Again, 128 point?
12825.
12825. And may we pull a little forward on Echo Fox or not?
No, I wouldn't turn yet. Just
Southwest 4665, descend and maintain 2000.
So 128.25. Thank you, bye, South.
American 299, they come up with a spot for you?
Not yet. Would it be simpler if we just went down to the pad opposite direction and park for a minute?
Yeah, I'm going to go and have you turn, make the left turn at Kilo 6 to join Lima. As you're on Lima, just go all the way down, hold short of Echo Papa when you get down, and let me know when you get a gate.
Okay, Echo Juliet.
Southwest, turn right, heading 110.
I'll let you know. That sound good?
Yeah, Kilo 6, Lima, short of Echo Papa, and let me know when you get a gate.
Our operations has changed their mind. They'd like us to stay here and wait a little while longer.
American American 1456, roger.
Ground American 1241.
1456, you're shut down still or no?
I'm not. I'm about to again. Would you like me to move?
Yeah, just scoot up and get as close to that one as you can that is in front of you.
We'll leave a little room in case they change their mind again, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Definitely give yourself enough room to move around, especially since they already said you weren't going to go once, so you're completely fine.
And I heard the ramp closed now?
Yeah, with the lightning.
Okay.
Ground Delta 32 Alpha.
32 Alpha.
Head for Delta 32 Alpha.
Delta 32 Alpha, go ahead and get up close and personal with the one that is in front of you. I got one behind, or one around you that's making a 180. You to get closer to whichever one you're behind.
You have W's a mess.
Okay, we'll need just a minute to crank an engine, Delta 32 Alpha.
Sure.
Ground American 1207, spot 22 in sequence.
Say again.
It's 12007, spot 22 in sequence with echo.
American 1207, are you number 1 or number 2?
We're number.
Okay, very good. Give me just a moment. I got to get the one ahead of you moved. I had to get another one that was opposite direction out the way.
Okay.
2752 is number 1 there.
Thanks, I see ya. American 1241, you're at 38, that's correct?
Yes, ma'am.
American 1241, the left turn on taxiway, Kilo left on Zulu, ground 85, top of the Zulu bridge.
Kilo Zulu 0.85, have a great night, 1241. Ground American 299, ramp just sent us over to the, or said we could go to spot 31 and wait there.
Roger, American 1241, actually just sit at the spot. They are talking about going a different flow, so just sit tight. Hold on, we're talking. Give me just a minute. What, 299, what spot did they wind up giving you?
31, American 299.
You can make that next right turn in.
Okay, next right turn in, then we've got the Airbus in sight. We'll avoid American 299.
Hoping to turn him. American 1?
American 1241.
Okay, we're going north flow. Make that next right turn, then join Lima Bravo Bridge and ground 85 top of Bravo.
Okay, right turn, 8, right turn, then Bravo and 0.85 on the Bravo Bridge. Confirm.
That is correct, yes. Lima Bravo Bridge, ground 0.85 on top.
All right, American 1241, thanks.
Delta 17, we'll start going back to the gate. Ground Delta 30, is this okay for you?
Yeah, that should be good, Delta. Delta 1770, you said you got a gate?
We don't have a gate yet, but, oh yeah, we do.
Southwest 4665, turn right heading 170, intercept the runway 1, correction, runway 20, localizer.
1770, roger, taxi via Kilo 6, Lima.
Right heading 170, runway 20, Southwest 4665.
Okay, Kilo 6, Lima, and then, you say, what was it?
Kilo 6, Lima. And then...
DFW's going north flow now.
You said Kilo 11 in parking.
Roger, Kilo 11 after Lima, Delta 1770.
Southwest 5807 to start pulse discretion, cross the lid at maintain 1000, normal altimeter 2994. And pilot's discretion, cross lid at and maintain 1000, Southwest 5807.
24?
That's affirmative.
Taxi via Kilo to 24.
Kilo, have a good night, American 1823.
American 1797.
Southwest 4665, field is 1 o'clock and about 10 miles advisor site.
Go ahead and make the slight left to join Kilo 9, then Lima Bravo, ground 25, top of the Bravo Bridge.
Kilo 9, Bravo.
Back looking inside Southwest 4665.
Boutique 450, your first left depart. Skywest 249. Where are you at?
Center Southwest 5414, radio detection.
3249, you said?
Southwest 5414, runway 13 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, short runway 13 left.
Southwest 1770, roger. Left there, then
Taxi
Lima.
via Yankee Echo, hold short 13 left, Southwest 5414.
Spot 9.
Yeah, give me just a spot.
United 1557, ready taxi.
And Southwest 4665, cleared ILS runway 20 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 20 approach, Southwest 665.
Southwest 4665, correction, cleared localizer runway 20 approach.
Localizer runway 20 approach, Southwest 4665.
United 1557, runway 15 left, taxi via November Charlie, Whiskey Whiskey.
15 left by November Charlie Whiskey was for Team 57.
Southwest 4665, runway 20, clear to land.
Runway 20, clear to land. Southwest 4665. Eastern Center Envoy 3428, follow 330, chicken.
Envoy 3428, Houston Center, stock 4711.
4711, Envoy 3428.
American 1637, what's your entry? Or 1837, or 1873, that is.
Houston Center, 79932, IFR to National.
Envoy 3428, leader contact 100 miles south of Atlanta, VOR.
Ground, it's American 190. Here for welcome.
Who's inquiring about shutdown?
November 79932, Houston Center, clear to Washington Reagan Airport, later vectors to Sierra Juliet, India. Then as filed, maintain 3000. Expect flight level 3010 have a departure. Departure with me, squawk 4765.
Spot 9.
Clear to the National Airport, radar vectors, SIM, then a file, 3000, expect 370 within 10, 4765.
36 right bridge, American.
November 79932, read correct. Expect runway 18 for departure.
American 2762, ground, thank you for Echo. Taxi. Runway 35.
Envoy 3428 to set up, maintain flight level 240.
Lima to Echo Papa for 35 left American.
That's 7 pilot discretion 240.
22.
That's American 1207.
American 1207, DS ground, thank you. Runway 36 right, taxi to the bridge route.
36 right, bridge route, American 1207.
We're 322.
Sounds like 3665. Bring it on my own echo.
Southwest 4665, taxi to the gate via Echo. Have a good night.
Going Lima to Echo Papa now, runway 35 left, the outer route.
Yeah, Echo 4665, thank you.
Kilo 10, Lima Papa for American 190.
Houston Center, Southwest 5414, holding short, runway 13 left.
Ground for Skywest 3180.
Southwest 5414, cross runway 13 left and 17 Echo.
One more outbound at Echo Kilo, please.
Crossing 13 left and 17 at Echo, Southwest 5414.
Give one outbound American
Delta 5712, contact Port Center 135.75. Have a good night.
American 2597, DFN, thank you.
Over to 135.75, Delta 5712.
right here, the bridge, give way to 73 off left, American
That's correct. American 190, get with the traffic outbound at Echo Kilo on time, please.
Yeah, with 1557 departure.
Highway 3185, yes, sir. You ready to move?
Yeah, 1557 on departure, turn right heading 320. Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff, land at 17014 gust.
Okay, we got to shut down. We'll work on it.
In 1547, go ahead and start up. Let me know when you're able.
Alright.
Thank you. American 2104, you're able to move? 2401, go ahead and start up.
We're running.
Thank you. And about American 2072, you on?
We are able to move.
American 2072, go ahead and start up. Let me know when you're able, please.
You start moving until I get contact.
Thank you. And American 2401, you can't make that turn at Kilo 5, can you?
Negative.
Okay. Once everybody starts moving ahead, I'll go ahead and move you off. Thank you. American 190, your track's already pulled out.
Yeah, we see him. Did you want us to
Good evening, Center. Expecting 2891, passing 14,000.
190.
Thank you. Stu.
American 2935.
Thank you. 2891, 4%. Climb maintain 50410.
Thank you. Wait for one off your left. It'll be runway.
Climb maintain 410, 2891.
Bridge after and then the one in front of us, American 2935.
2752, just hold short of that. I'll be there to your left if you can stop now.
Forward center, this is Delta 2517, 5712.
Victor Alpha, maintain 50240.
All those guys out of the pad too.
You were stepped on, say again for 5 Victor.
095 Victor Alpha, maintain 50240.
240, 5 Victor Alpha.
Forward center, Delta 5712, with you, flight level 320 over Peanuts.
Delta 744. Jet 41, check Houston Center, 126.95, 2695. Have a good night.
126.95 for Jet 41. We'll see you. Thanks.
November 95 Victor Alpha, descend across Dodge intersection at maintain 9000, the Dallas altimeter 2971.
Across Dodge at 9,000, and you guys are using 16 at Fort Worth?
I know they're letting south right now in the airspace, but I'm not sure what they're doing at Fort Worth.
Alright, we'd like to put on the request for the ILS 16 in the Fort Worth.
Yeah, you'll get that with regional.
Okay, thanks. 5 Victor Alpha.
557, contact Memphis Center 133.65, also Lake.
Memphis Center 133.65. That's right, 557. Thank you. Good night.
Fort Worth Center Envoy 78 with you, using 320. Envoy 78 Fort Worth Center, good evening, squawk 2205.
220.
American 670, be advised, I'm doing about a 20 mile or so wide gap over the geeky intersection right now in the weather. You want to try to take that shortcut, or you want to stick on the routing and go all the way out around? Because it looks like you're still going to have to kind of go around it anyways.
And 670, yeah, I'm looking at at least the real world weather radar right now. It looks like even if I shot that gap, that thunderstorm's going to be over top of the field about the time because I cut it off. So I think we'll take the one route.
Sorry, you kind of tailed off there on the volume at the end. Did you say you want to do something, or are you going to take a look at it and get back to me?
Negative, we'll take the long time. I'm hoping that by going further, the storm will pass the field by the time we're ready to get there.
That's good. Envoy 78.4% radar contact, 40 miles north of the Hobbs VFR, 320 welcome.
Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock. Let's see what's about to happen here. See if any of those flights have made it. American 333 is still trying to taxi out.
34.28% you hear?
That Spirit Airlines flight is being delayed till 11 now. American Airlines flight left the gate an hour ago, still waiting on the tarmac. Delta has another flight that might try to go tonight.
American 670, squawk 2352, 2352.
2352 for 670.
And SkyCube 9, or correction, SkyCube 2891, verify your direct Little Rock.
SkyCube 2891, direct Papa Romeo X-ray.
Okay, I don't see this anywhere in flight plan. SkyCube 2891, fly heading 070, 070 heading, and let's figure out your routing here. South 1881, contact Houston Center 126.90, have a good night.
Forward to Houston Center, thanks for the help tonight, Southwest 1881.
50% pounds discretion, maintain level 2.
And 1456,
Delta
you're just
57, 12%
still
pounds
looking at
discretion, maintain level 240.
Don't think
I'm... Cube 2891, heading 070, please.
Heading 070 Skyrock, 2890, Skycube 2891, 11 explanations of change of flight plan, thank you.
Skycube 2891. Looking at your routing here, I've got Darts, Little Rock, Q66, Maxine, Dillon, and the troops for arrival. What are you showing currently?
Skycube 2891 currently showing the flight plan I just sent you. That was filed, and I believe that was cleared, with the exception of Darts after departure. As far as
yeah, they weren't supposed to send you to Paris. The amended route should be direct to Little Rock. So Skycube 2891 clear direct to Little Rock, and from Lima, India Tango, and then rest of flight plan route.
Roger, we'll go direct to Lima, India Tango, or Lima, India Romeo. Skycube 2891, thanks.
You had it right the first time. LIT, Lima, India Tango.
Got it, thank you. 2891, thank you, Greg. LIT, thanks.
Or 95 Victory Alpha contact, approach 125.02, 2502, have a good night.
2502, have a great night, 5 Victory Alpha. Forwarding envoy 4194 is through 13,700 for 17,000.
Envoy 4194, Forward Center, howdy, car maintains level 260.
Level 260 for Envoy 4194.
Center American 678, can we take direct KDCA?
Alright, now we're on descent.
Forward Center United 1557 with you at flight level 300.
At 1557, Forward Center, welcome.
Center, American 670. Forward Center, American 670, radio check.
Let's come forward. I'm sorry, say again.
And this is American 670. We'd like to request direct PID at this time.
American 670, clear direct DT.
DT for American 670. Thank you.
Center, Delta 5643, with you, 10,000 for flight level 170.
Delta 5643, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 250.
I maintain flight level 250, Delta 5643.
In Fort Worth, on 494, would like to direct St. Angelo.
Yeah, Envoy 4194, I'm showing moderate to extreme precipitation starting out there about your 9 o'clock and 30 miles, extending pretty much to south of Stevensville in the Glen Rose area. I'd suggest maybe, I'd say probably about a 210 or a 230 heading for the next 30 miles and then direct San Angelo. But obviously what we see and what you see are very different. So you said San Angelo?
Yeah, I'm showing the same thing on my radar. We can skim to the south of it at this time, so we're going to go 230 and then direct Angelo for about 10 miles for Envoy 4194.
4194 right deviation, left and right deviations are approved direct San Angelo Airport when able, and just let me know when you're direct San Angelo.
We're direct San Angelo, and we got deviation to let you know, 4194.
Altitude.
Delta 5712, descend to maintain flight level 200, and new routing to DFW advisory to copy.
Alright, down to flight level 200, and stand by, let me get my pencil and paper.
United 1557, descend to maintain flight level 240.
Descend to maintain flight level 240, United 1557.
Delta 5712 ready.
United 1557, 1557, you can expect a routing event as well. Delta 5712 after Beery clear to DFW via the, oh, you know what, I'm drawing a blank here. I think it's Pacx 3, let me double check that.
Whiny 4? I don't know if you guys swapped
Thank
more.
you, yeah. Yeah, Delta 5712 after Beery cleared the Whiny 4 route.
Roger that. Cleared the Whiny 4 after B-Re for Delta 5712. Yeah, I'd already looked that up earlier.
Delta direction United 1557. You're now cleared via the Whiny 4 route from DFW. Descend via the Whiny 4 arrival. The DFW altimeter 29700.
Descend by the Whiny 4 arrival, United 1557.
And Delta 5712, descend via the Whiny 4 arrival. DFW altimeter 29700.
There we go.
Delta 5643, clear direct,
Are you kind of there for Delta 5643, clear direct what?
Delta 643, clear direct to El Dorado, Echo Lima Delta.
Clear direct to El Dorado, Delta 5643.
Sky Cube 2881, Memphis Center now, 133.65, good night.
Boston American 17536.
Oh, yeah. Was it Sky Cube?
Boston American 17560.
American 175 forward center, squawk 235.
That is 2235, American 175.
Delta 5712, I know you're going to be a little high, just try to maintain 6,000 and great down.
Send a 6,000 Delta 5712. Yeah, we also got some weather just off to our right-hand side.
Yeah, I'm not paying anything yet, but I'm actually about to give you a regional, so he can get you deviation.
Roger that, thank you. Delta 5712.
1557, just to maintain 6,000.
Try to maintain 6,000, 1557.
feet.
So 5712, contact regional approach 125.02.
Over the regional approach for Delta 5712. Regional approach Delta 5712 with you over Winey at 17,000.
Delta 5712 regional approach, hello. Delta 5712, expect the ILS 35 center, DFDi altimeter 2979er.
Roger, we'll expect the 35 center for ILS 35 center and 2979er for the altimeter Delta 5712.
Approach 5 Alpha, we can proceed to Loopy at this time if that's Number 5 Victor Alpha, Roger, clear direct to Loopy, descend and maintain 5,000. Direct to Loopy and down to 5,000, 5 Victor Alpha.
Regional approach, United 1557 with you, passing through 17,000 for 6,000.
I have a 1557 regional approach, like 35 center, DFDi altimeter 2979er.
Ooh, lightning!
5 Victor Alpha, new weather update for the Meacham Airport. Reporting wind 300 at 34, gusting 5.3, visibility 1 3/4 miles with heavy thunderstorm rain and ceiling at 3,800 foot.
Roger, thanks.
United 1557, walk on the extent for the weather.
I'm sorry, who's asking?
United 1557.
United 1557, I expect the Alice 35 Center.
Alice 35 Center, thank you.
Number 5 Victor Alpha cross, be at or above 2,800 grid ILS runway 34
We have
approach.
begun our final descent into. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to
At or above 2,800 clear for the ILS 34 approach by Victor Alpha.
Tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Probably should have turned that on earlier. My bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Dallas 5712 and the United 1557, an update for the DFW weather here. Showing an area of moderate to heavy precipitation. Moving over the DFW airport now, moving southbound. You'll probably still be able to shoot the approach in. Just let me know if you need any deviations in the meantime for weather.
Autopilot.
Dallas 5712, plotting 310, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000 for 5712 and say heading again.
Heading 310.
310 for Delta 5712.
Number 5 Victor Alpha, areas of heavy precipitation, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, moved well south of the airport now. Wind 300, 34, gust 5.3, runway 34, clear to
Clear land 345 Victor Alpha. Number 1557, flighting 300, descend to maintain 4,000. 300, descend to maintain 4,000 for United 1557. Victor Alpha, we're at the field site. For Victor Alpha, roger. Delta 5712, flighting 300, join the localizer.
300, join the localizer, Delta 5712.
Altitude.
Delta 5712, action flight 30, join the localizer.
Crossing the 300 to join the localizer, Delta 5712.
Delta 5712, you're 6 miles from Days, cross Days at or above 3,000, clear ILS 35 center.
Days at or above 3,000, clear for the ILS 35 center, Delta 5712.
Number 1557, descend to maintain 3,000. Descend to maintain 3,000, United 1557.
Landing gear.
Alright, gear down.
Landing
Let's
gear.
go through this. Approach checklist.
Landing gear.
That's all good. Alright, landing checklist. Landing gear down. Flaps down. Spoilers.
5712, contact DT Tower 126.55 tonight.
Over tower. Delta 5712. Thank you. Have a good day. TFW tower. This is. TFW tower. This is Delta 5712 with you on approach for runway 35 center on the localizer.
5712 DFW tower, hello. Wind 340 at 25, gust 33, runway 35 center, clear to land.
Confirm gusts again for Delta 5712.
Delta 5712, wind 340 at 25, gust 33, runway 35 center, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land, Delta 5712.
Tower, DZ Tower, 3921 with Charlie, ready taxi.
American 3921, thanks for Charlie, runway 35 left, taxi via Kilo, Echo Quebec.
Kilo, local Quebec, 3 left, American 3921.
Good evening, DFW Tower, Delta 16165, requesting IFR clearance to Salt Lake City with information Charlie.
Autopilot.
Delta 1665, DFW Tower, Clear to the Salt Lake City International Airport, the HUDAB-2
Okay.
departure, that's filed. Understood, departure frequency 125.02, squawk 2303.
Okay.
Roger, Delta 1665 clear to place via the HUDAB-2 departures in file. Calling you said departure frequency 124.85, squawk 2303.
1000.
Delta 1665, read back correct. Advise ready for taxi, short of kilo.
Roger, bullseye.
330.23.
Original aircraft information, Delta now current, wind 320 at 25, gust 35, altimeter 2986.
500.
Tower United, 1557, final 35.
Minimums.
United 1557 DFW Tower, wind 310 at 25, gust 35, runway 35 center, cleared to land, RVL greater than 6,000.
Clear to land, 35 center, United 1557.
10, 5.
I'd say that was a pretty good landing, if I do say so myself.
Delta 5712, heavy left, the DFW exit left when able.
Left one able, Delta 5712.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Delta 5712, 3 at Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right. Let me know where you're parking. And do you remember where you broke out of?
Negative, I didn't keep track of where it broke out at, but I just know it was within the last several miles of the runway. And where do you want us to cross to? 35 left at again for Delta 5712.
Delta 5712 heavy. That kind of dog leg right turn that you can make there at Echo Lima, cross runway 35 left. Let me know where you'd like to park.
Roger. We'll turn right at Echo Lima and cross, and we'll be parking at Terminal Echo.
American 3921, runway 35 left, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 35 left, American 3921. Delta 5712, taxi parking at Kilo. Have a good night.
Taxi parking via Kilo, Delta 5712. Thank you for the air traffic control.
American 3921 on F7. Runway 35 left, clear for takeoff. On F11, clear for takeoff, 35 left, 3921.
We're just going to take Echo Lima.
1557 ready for taxi ramp.
United 1557, where are you parking, sir?
Gate Echo 16.
United 1557 out, Echo Lima. Cross runway 35 left and parking via Kilo. Have a good night.
Cross 35 left and Kilo to ramp.
American 3921, contact depart, good night. Over departure, good night, American 3921. Delta 1557, do you remember where you broke out at?
Can you repeat that for United 1557?
Delta 1557, do you remember where you broke out of the clouds at on the approach?
I do not remember.
Alrighty, let's shut down this aircraft. Wait for the APU to come on real quick. Why the heck do I still have 20,000 pounds of fuel? That doesn't make no sense. Alright, well, thank you everybody for flying. I'm going to shut this down a little bit early. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at other stuff during the flight, so. So, yep. Thank you for flying. I will see you guys on the next one. I'll be hopping off here.